Now here we take it to the workplace. What if your boss is a procrastinator?
It is very important then to understand deadline-driven procrastinators, because what a procrastinating boss will do is everything at a deadline, and the office becomes a chaotic scene when a deadline is looming. And people who understand that work really well with their procrastinating boss. And so there's ways where people can talk about this in the workplace. So, you know, if you have a procrastinating boss and you're a task-driven person, you can become frustrated. And so it's important to let them know that you do things ahead of time. Here's the problem though. People who do things ahead of time annoy procrastinating bosses and coworkers, because if you receive an email with a document, and task-driven people do this all the time, they get something off their plate, they send it off, and then they'll send an email 2 hours later or a day later that says, read this one instead, because they make improvements. They think they're so great because they keep making improvements all the time. But somebody who's a deadline-driven procrastinator sees that as sloppy. And so it's important to know that if you have a boss who's deadline-driven and you keep sending emails that keep revising documents, you're going to be an annoyance, because they don't see things that way. They do things in one sitting and it comes out perfectly. I have such procrastination envy. I wish I could do that.
So are deadline-driven procrastinators seen as being more creative?
I think people are just different in how they're motivated. I think task-driven people are creative in their own way. They just tend to revise a lot along the way, because deadline-driven people revise in their head. They have a way of doing that, where task-driven people sort of need to put it down somewhere.